Hey, do you want more money? Alright, Dr. Ince here. Just give you some tips to put more checks in your bank. Do a little oh yeah dance like this guy and this lady. So here's some ideas to fill your piggy. Alright, so number one, just try to create multiple streams of revenue. That's key. Really, wherever you can get money from, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Lyft, do a little bit every day. It really adds up. The good thing about these is that you're in charge of your schedule here, so you can do them over your lunch break, maybe after work for just a few hours every day. So a big next thing is go to a notepad, shadow jobs, what's your passion? So it changes over time, but basically it energizes you when you find it, so you get energized, you feel great. And think about on the notepad, what are your skills? How can you help other people? The more people you help in life, the more money you make, is what it boils down to. So consider using apps like Thumbtack to market yourself with your skills. Basically, are you good at guitar? Are you a good plumber, handyman? What can you do? If you can help others, you can make money, basically. Why do you want money, though, are some important questions. Is it to feed your family? Is it for shelter? Pay for your daughter's wedding like me one day? Giving pledge, think about Bill Gates, Warren Buffett going to give over 95% of their earnings when they die to charity, or is it just to buy bling? Trying to make yourself more marketable. Just a few years in school may get you an instant stable job in this $50,000 to $75,000 range, which is what's been shown to get peak happiness level. Also try to be mindful. Think about the $1 million lotto winner versus the newly quadriplegic. After about a year, their happiness levels are essentially the same on some studies that I've heard. Leave a comment if you find that study, but it's on some different books. So think of some other more money-making skills. Some key cornerstones of things is just read. Listening to books is just as good, I think. I've done about 500 over the last few years, and every little bit you do is great. One of the first ones I did about 4 or 5 years ago was just Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's one of the basics. Some of the ideas in that book is just basically think about assets versus liabilities. You want to make your money work for you, and he kind of breaks it down in a really simplistic way, and on what assets are, like a rental house, a commercial building, something that basically that produces money while you sleep. Think about liabilities like your credit card debt, all the high interest junk. Try to get rid of that because it basically sucks away all of your money. So The Richest Man in Babylon, there's so many of these type of books, but you learn a few things from each one. The idea is just to keep reading, keep growing, and you'll take different ideas and it's basically you'll be the richest man in Babylon. Not that money is everything in life. It's basically helps us shelter and our family. But diversify yourself. Listen, read everything you can get your hands on. I think CEOs and a lot of leaders, they read one book a day at least. Landlord, real estate, stocks, REITs, real estate investment trusts. Mutual funds are a great, easy investment. The top hedge funds, they can't beat the Vanguard index, according to a $1 million bet that Warren Buffett creamed some top hedge fund with. Think of side hustles. There's like these focus groups where you get paid to do different studies. You can buy a duplex, live on one side, rent out the other. Basically, surprisingly, that's going to cover the mortgage most of the time. Think about Airbnb being part of your house. Learn about Airbnb, granny flats, apartments, mobile homes. These will basically, they're nice tax deduction, but also they make money while you sleep. You're basically the boss of the business. Essentially, things like this will produce money when you sleep, and that basically is going to grow over time. The equity is going to build in the house or the property, and it's going to appreciate. Average property appreciates 2 to 5%, I'd say, every year, depending on where you're at. Other than that, doctors could basically supervise nurse practitioners, do telemedicine. There's a lot of side gigs that can pay you money. So yeah, that's just some quick ideas. I have a lot of patients that just need extra cash, and so I figured this will help them with some tips. More to come. Like, share, subscribe, and hopefully this helps out, and share your ideas in the comments. Thank you very much, and y'all keep growing.